a few tips to let you guys know what you need to do if you want to do a paperback pre-order. Hello everyone, today we're going to be formatting my book Meet Me at the Summit, which is coming out August 31st, and this is not a how-to tutorial, but I figured it would still be fun just to bring you guys along for the ride. So as an FYI, I format my books with Adobe InDesign, and that's for the paperback edition as well as the ebook edition. They're both formatted more or less the same in Adobe InDesign, but the way I export them is a little different. The way I do a few things in the ebook edition is a little bit different, so e-readers can read the text properly. But again, this isn't a tutorial, this is just me showing how I do it. I previously used to format books on Microsoft Word. I actually have a tutorial here on my channel. If you want to check that out, you can. It will be linked down below. I am not a huge fan of using Microsoft Word. It's not designed to format books. It's possible, but it's for sure not user-friendly. That said, I am a professional formatter. As you guys know, I do book cover design, so you can hire me to design your book covers, but you can also hire me to format your books as well, whether that be ebook or paperback or hardcover or whatever. So the first thing I like to do is figure out what my chapter headers are gonna look like, and I'll be honest, I have no idea what I want my chapter headers to look like. This is the first time going into any part of this book publishing process that I have no idea how I want something to look. I've had a very specific vision for this book so far, but as far as chapter headers go, I'm a little lost. So what I'm doing first is I'm going to create a little chapter template, and basically that means is I'm going to go into Photoshop, I'm going to put in the chapter header of the font I will be using, which is just the same font as the cover, and then also have some filler text. In the graphic design world it's called lipsum lorem, I think that's how you say it, but anywho, it's just jumbles of text to make it look like a paragraph of text. That way I visually know what I'm working with. So I'm going to take this template that I create in Photoshop, I'm going to open it up in Procreate and start drawing and hope for the best. So it's been a bit. It's probably like a month since I last talked to you guys, but what you saw me doing last was designing the chapter headers for the book. So I think that is done now. So now we move on to the scary part of actually formatting the paperback. Now at this time I've already formatted the ebook, or at least the advanced reader copy version of the ebook. So now I'm going to move on and actually format the paperback in InDesign. Mostly because I just want to hold my book. And I'm trying to do a paperback pre-order, but in order to do the paperback pre-order I need to like format the paperback, make sure it looks good, and also I'm super paranoid that IngramSpark's gonna screw something up, so I'm waiting until the book is basically finalized. That way if IngramSpark does screw up, it's not a huge deal. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm just gonna go ahead and start formatting. Okay, so I just did a really quick formatting, basically just so I can see how things will look. I didn't do anything fancy. Like normally I make sure to remove like the orphans and widows, which basically means removing whenever there's like a paragraph and the last line in the paragraph is a single word or a short word, you remove that. But I didn't do any of that because I know this isn't the final version anyways, but I just want to have like a rough like formatting. That way I can physically hold it and decide like, okay, do I like how big the fonts are? Does the header look good? Because that's the one thing I'm worried about right now, is that I think I might need to play around with it, but we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this uploaded to IngramSpark now, which is terrifying, and I really like wish I could quite literally work with anyone but IngramSpark, but I want to do a paperback pre-order because people keep asking, and I wasn't going to do a paperback pre-order, but people keep asking, so I'm going to do a paperback pre-order. Okay, so I'm just inputting all the info into IngramSpark, and I already designed the cover wrap, so for the cover for the front, spine, and the back, but I did it to the wrong size because I was just doing, you know, an estimate, so I need to add about 20 pages to the wrap. So I downloaded a new template from IngramSpark, and now we're gonna go ahead and basically copy and paste everything into the new template. Okay, I just submitted the title into IngramSpark. If I remember correctly, it takes like a day or so for it to either get accepted or rejected, and at that point I'll have a PDF proof that I can view, and if the PDF proof looks good, then I will order a actual physical proof, which is exciting, and hopefully that means the next time you see me, I will be unboxing it, because that's how we're gonna end this video, is by unboxing it. Okay, so it's probably like 2 months later. I'm really bad at this video, guys, but I've got the book here and it's already been unboxed. So what happened? This came in the mail like right when I got back home from a vacation where I was driving like all day. So I was super tired. I saw it had come in while we were gone. I got very excited. I opened it. I didn't give a crap about filming the unboxing. So this is where we are now. You know, we'll reenact it. I was happy. I was excited. I was ecstatic. I will say, as much as I hate IngramSpark, they are really good with their quality. We've got bright, vivid colors. We have the fact that we don't have that annoying band across the front and back like you get with when you do proof copies through KDP. This is a sellable edition of the book, minus the fact that, you know, I just left out the acknowledgments and about the author section because I didn't feel like putting that in at the time. But of course I will show off some things for you guys. So the headers look amazing. There's nothing that I think I need to change. I think I'm gonna leave it as is. Really, the font size, the spacing, all of it looks really good. I've been formatting for a while now, so usually it's good right out of the get-go. Even the back of the book looks really good. I had to tweak some colors a little bit before I printed it to make sure all the text would always be readable. One thing with quality of IngramSpark, I think they might have changed their paper because their paper is slightly more floppy. To some people that may be like, oh, the paper's thinner, but honestly, this is the quality you get from a traditional publisher. In my opinion, I prefer floppy paperbacks, whereas my hardcovers I like to be a little more stiff and durable, but I like when the paperback books have some give to them. But since I'm holding this, that means that this book is now up for pre-order, as in the paperback is available for pre-order. So we've had the ebook available for pre-order for a while, but like I said, I wanted to do things really slow with IngramSpark to make sure that the paperback pre-order went seamlessly. And here's a few tips to let you guys know what you need to do if you want to do a paperback pre-order. And I speak from experience as someone who's messed it up before in the past. So, to do a paperback pre-order through IngramSpark, you need to do a few things. You have to get it all set up very much ahead of time. When you're setting up your book, you need to make sure that the publication date and the on-sale date are the same exact date. So my book is publishing August 31st, so the on-sale date was August 31st and the publication date was August 31st. When I ordered this proof copy, I had the distribution turned off just to make sure that everything looked good. Then once I received this copy and I knew it looked good, I turned the distribution on. Now, turning the distribution on didn't mean that my book would be up and being printed. It doesn't mean that. It means that it will be submitted to retailers like Amazon so people can pre-order the book. And the button will be a pre-order button as long as the on-sale date and the publication date is set for the future. Now, the biggest tip here is that it takes a minimum of 10 business days for your title to show up for pre-order. This is where I got caught up last time because I did all the steps correctly and then I waited 10 days and it wasn't showing up, so I called IngramSpark. They misunderstood me, they gave me the wrong directions, and then they made my book for sale instead of for pre-order. So the key here is knowing that you need to wait 10 business days, not 10 days, but 10 business days, which usually ends up being like 2 or 3 weeks. So that's how long it took after I turned the distribution on for my book. It took like 2 or 3 weeks for it to show up on Amazon for pre-order. And you know it's for pre-order when the button is a pre-order button rather than a add to cart button. As long as it's a pre-order button, IngramSpark will not print and ship copies of your book until 10 business days before the publication date. So, with that said, you can start the pre-order process for your book before the book is finalized, but you need to make sure you upload all the final files 10 business days before the publication date because that's when they start printing and shipping pre-ordered books. So just like the ebook, if you pre-order the paperback of Meet Me at the Summit, you get a cute little swag bag. The swag bag includes a lot of things. It includes not 1, not 2, but 3 vinyl cut stickers designed by yours truly. It includes a map postcard of the trip, which, by the way, that map will be at the beginning of this book, but, you know, being the idiot that I am, I forgot to include it at the beginning of the first draft, but oh well. And it also includes a signed book plate, so if you do go ahead and pre-order that paperback, you'll get a little sticker that you can put on this first page here. That way it looks like I signed your copy of the book. So some of you may know I have a cool thing called the Book Adventure Box. The Book Adventure Box is bringing Meet Me at the Summit alive. It's inspired by book subscription boxes. However, this is a one-off sale, so you buy it once and that's it. But the Book Adventure Box makes it so as you read the book, you'll get instructions to open a certain gift that is in association with the book. So basically, as you read about a scene, you will open a little trinket and it has to do with the scene, and it makes it for a very enjoyable experience. It's lots of fun. I've had a lot of fun designing all the gifts that will be in the Book Adventure Box. And you can get the Book Adventure Box in 2 ways. You can get the box that includes the book, or you can get the box that does not include the book. That way, if you already pre-ordered the book somewhere else, you can still experience the fun of the Book Adventure Box. So that is up for pre-order right now as well. So yeah, you have 3 different ways to pre-order the book. You can pre-order the ebook, you can pre-order the paperback, and you can pre-order the Book Adventure Box, which brings the reading experience to a whole new level. So that's it for this video. It was a lot of hopefully exciting updates on the publication process of Meet Me at the Summit. We are in the final months before Meet Me at the Summit is published. I am super, super excited. So please, please pre-order the book. It means a lot to me if you support the book and you go ahead and you pre-order and you tell other people about it, and it makes me excited, it makes everyone else excited. Anywho, that is it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below, especially if you enjoyed how this looks, and be sure to subscribe because I'll be back next week with another update on the publishing process.